how great I am. I don't have to tell you about my strategy. Let my trainer tell you. Bodini, come here. Bodini, tell him, what are we going to do? You're going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Rumble, young man, rumble. That's what we're going to do. You heard it.
Muhammad Ali is arguably the greatest boxer that has ever lived. He is remembered for his outstanding performance inside the ring and also his ability to stand firm on his beliefs outside the ring. Muhammad Ali wasn't just known for his charisma inside the ring, his training was revolutionary. He combined old school grit with a sharp, tactical focus on speed, endurance, and mental strength. While most heavyweights emphasize raw power, Ali trained like a lightweight, building speed, agility, and stamina that most of his opponents simply couldn't match. He became the heavyweight champion of the world at just 22 years old by defeating Sonny Liston. Muhammad Ali's routine was about building endurance, mastering movement, sharpening speed, and strengthening the mind. His brilliance wasn't just athletic, it was psychological, strategic, and deeply disciplined. Today we're going to take a deeper look into the training routine that made Muhammad Ali one of the greatest fighters of all time. Road work. Muhammad Ali had an old school approach to his road work. He did it early in the morning because he was just not focused on working on his conditioning, but his mental discipline as well. Ali could be seen shadow boxing while running and mixing in short bursts of sprints during his 6-mile morning runs, which helps both his aerobic and anaerobic endurance. His early morning road work built the cardiovascular endurance he needed to move, punch, and talk for 45 minutes straight without gassing out. Ali fought during the 15-round era of boxing, so his conditioning had to be elite. Ali also ran hills, and this, along with the short bursts of sprints performed during his road work, helped him to develop explosive legs, which transferred over to his power in the ring. Ali was able to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee for 15 rounds due to a lot of the strenuous road work that he performed. Running on different surfaces like roads, hills, or even uneven ground in thin boxing boots toughened his feet, ankles, calves, and knees. Now, I'm not saying that I recommend you do this for boxing. I'm just more so speaking to what Muhammad Ali did and how he trained. But hey, I'm not here to criticize it because there's only one Muhammad Ali, and obviously he was doing something very right. Waking up early and running regardless of weather or fatigue helped instill the intense discipline and mental edge Ali was famous for. He often said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." Heavy bag. Muhammad Ali used the heavy bag in a way that reflected his unique boxing style, focused not just on power, but on speed, rhythm, timing, and precision. While most fighters use the heavy bag primarily to build punching power, Ali turned it into a tool for developing his entire fighting system. His bag sessions mirrored his in-ring approach: hit, move, and reset, never staying flat-footed or stationary. Ali didn't try to crush the heavy bag with brute force. Instead, he focused on punching in flurries, snapping fast combinations with speed and accuracy. He used the heavy bag to practice entries and exits, sliding in to throw combinations and gliding out before getting hit, as if the bag could counter him. Muhammad Ali was often seen using head feints and shoulder rolls, which made his movement more dynamic and ensured that he was training how he fought. He practiced jab accuracy, quick lead rights, and fast hook-cross combinations that he used in fights. He used the bag to develop his shoulder endurance, core engagement, and ability to stay fluid while fatigued. The heavy bag was a part of Ali's strength and conditioning routine. Strength training. Muhammad Ali didn't believe boxers should be weightlifting for their strength and conditioning. He thought it made fighters slow due to having too much muscle mass. In a sense, he was correct, because depending on how you lift weights, it can certainly have a negative impact on your boxing abilities. However, we now know there's a proper way to lift weights to enhance your strength and conditioning for boxing. Thanks to sports science and recent studies, we have found and we see many fighters today using strength and conditioning routine that involve weights. Ali relied heavily on calisthenics, which obviously worked for him because he became one of the greatest fighters of all time using these calisthenics and his training methods. Instead of lifting heavy, Ali focused on high reps, low resistance training to build muscular endurance. He performed exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, and leg raises, just to name a few. Muhammad Ali also had a very strong core due to performing hundreds of sit-ups every day. A strong core helped Ali maintain balance and absorb body shots. Muhammad Ali also chopped wood as part of his training routine. Chopping wood builds rotational core strength, shoulder endurance, and forearm power, all vital for punching. It's a full body explosive movement that mimics the twisting motion of throwing a hook or a cross. The repetitive nature of chopping wood challenges the body's muscular and cardiovascular system. Sparring. Ali was known for sparring at a high intensity. He often sparred 10 to 15 rounds in a session, sometimes against multiple fresh opponents. He used sparring to practice ring movement, combinations, and psychological tactics like taunting, talking, and showboating. Ali used sparring to perfect his pull counters and head movement. He would sometimes keep his hands low, forcing himself to rely on reflexes, anticipation, and footwork to avoid punches. He became a master of slipping, pulling, and rolling with punches, making him incredibly hard to hit clean. Ali treated sparring as chess, not just a brawl. He tests strategies, simulate specific opponent styles, and work on tactics like rope-a-dope or baiting counters. Ali practiced circling, pivoting, and cutting angles while sparring against live opponents. This allowed him to time his entries and exits in real time, which helped him maintain his signature rhythm and avoid getting trapped. By sparring with tough, talented partners, Ali conditioned himself to stay calm under fire, maintain endurance, and mentally adjust mid-round. Unlike many fighters who use sparring mostly to toughen up, Ali used it as a strategic tool to refine his unique style. Muhammad Ali's training routine was grueling, disciplined, and purposefully designed to develop a fighter with unmatched speed, stamina, and style. He didn't follow the modern athlete's approach with strict periodization or strength coaches. Instead, he relied on old school volume, mental toughness, and consistent repetition to build greatness. Muhammad Ali will forever be remembered as one of the greatest boxers of all time.